Hi everyone, this is Anna again, and up on the chart I have a weekly shot of the ES or E-mini futures. And what I was saying to you before was this trend line that has been broken here on the weekly chart. And so we have a clear violation here of the weekly trend line going back from 666. So that's pretty significant, guys, okay? That is real significant. We want to watch that. And we are about to, if you look on the daily, well, let's first look at this. We had huge volume here Friday. That being said, I'll show you something on the daily in just 1 second. You can see the weekly has come up and has now rolled into the sell histogram territory. Going back to the daily, what I'm looking for is probably 1100 pretty quickly. I don't know if it'll be this week. I don't know if it'll be the week after, but it's coming. We have positive convergence here, or convergence here on the oscillator, on the volume, which confirms that this trend is going to continue, okay? And, you know, you would think we're due for a bounce, and we probably are, so we have to keep in mind that we're looking for some kind of bounce this at some point in this downdraft. That being said, we could come back up and test that trend line here, maybe around 1289. I'm not sure about that. I don't, you know, at some point I'm sure we will, but you can see this precipitous drop that we've had. Now that being said, like I said, you got to be really careful in this. This is all planned, and they're all just taking it where they want to take it. So right now we're just looking at some different pivots that we're at, and I don't know how the Asian markets will open up tonight. That being said, and you can see here when we make this larger, okay, there's that topping tail here at 1373.50 topping tail hammer, okay, and then, or inverted hammer. And then you can see on Wednesday, what I saw was what a lot of people saw, and what really screwed a lot of people up. Ziggy, take it easy, and I'll show you again, is this big bottoming tail hammer here, okay? And so we should have come up, made a higher low, and then rolled over, but they didn't give us the opportunity to get out or to get in, okay? Probably what's going to happen tomorrow as well, they're going to probably do some serious gappage on the downside. We'll take a look at the 60 just to see. It's already turning over here, so. And let's go ahead and look at the dollar. So my next level, main level down on the ES is 1107. So get ready for that, guys. Now here's the dollar. Now this isn't showing tonight. Let me pull up the cash futures. DXY. Whoop. I need to put it. Dollar DXY. Okay, I mean, you can see that we're taking a pretty good drubbing here pre-Asia, down about 58 cents or 0.078. Now it could, and I stress could, this is on a 60, come up, maybe touch this pivot here, 74.57, fill this gap, and that will be a nice head and shoulders, and then the dollar would absolutely just be destroyed. Not destroyed, but I think they want to destroy the dollar. That's my feeling. That's what they want to do. They want to replace the dollar with a different kind of currency as the currency of the main currency. Okay, let's look here. I'm gonna pan this up a little bit. Now, just taking a look at the dollar here, you can see the volatility has just been incredible. So again, see on the 6 and the daily, you can just starting to see it turn over. What makes me so mad about the whole thing is that we're kept in the dark so much, and that the charts just don't work anymore. Since the Fed intervention, they really haven't worked. And now the Fed's out, and they're just planning to crash the market. They just want it to go, just crash it down, whether it's for political reasons or greed or both. It's all basically comes back down to the greed factor. Let's take a look at gold and see what's going on with that. There's somebody going in my room there. Okay, let's pull this down here. Now gold gold is having what is called bearish divergence here, where the oscillator is beginning to slope. It's had a huge run up, has a topping tail at 1684. Now, what I will tell you, people say, well, you know, if what you say is true and the market's, you know, going to really take a beating, won't people run to gold? Well, what happens is when people, when they're really getting hit, okay, and they're getting hit on all their other stocks, they're going to go to what has worked for them the most, and that will be the GLD and the gold and silver. So they will start liquidating to raise cash, and they'll start liquidating because they'll get margin calls. Okay, they'll get margin calls and they'll have to liquidate what has worked. So you see this large topping tail on gold here. So I'm a little bit bearish on gold. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to turn, but I think it's all going to be pretty ugly pretty soon. Same with silver, same type look here. It has shown a little bit more weakness and given it up earlier than gold. Than gold. And you can see here on the daily, just got a sell signal here on the histogram. Okay. Now there is somewhat of a bear flag here, a bull flag here on the daily. I'm just noticing, but I think that got negated on Friday. Let me open it up. Yeah. Looks like that got negated on Friday. It's now been negated. So let's go on, and what else can we look at? You know, so let's look at some of what we would think would be like the Swiss franc. Let's take a look. Now look at this on the Swiss franc. It's really just been if you could have just been long the Swiss franc back from December and you made a fortune. Okay, just been long the Swiss franc, because you can see that it has just had a huge run. Now, it looks like it might have put a short-term topping tail in, but it could just come down here a little bit, reset, and then continue on up. Now, I want to look at the VIX, or the VXX. It's what I use as an indicator. It also looks like it may have put in a little bit of a topping tail. But that being said, I'm looking for the VXX to get to around 38. Now, it may short-term, you know, come down a little bit and then resume back up, but you have bullish divergence here. So there's really nothing stopping this VIX from continuing on the upside, which means lots of ugliness probably in the market. Also, the VIX were crazy on Thursday and Friday. And again, we're not privy to all this inside information. You know, the Fed could come out with some kind of QE3 nonsense on this week if the markets get bad enough. So then the shorts will get squeezed, and then the whole thing will start all over again. So again, I really urge you to be really, really careful and trade smaller amounts. What I did is I'm short the market, but I'm also short the VIX a little bit in case I'm wrong about the market being, really getting smoked. I'll have a hedge against that by being short the VIX, because if the market doesn't crash or go down really badly, then the VIX will not go up. So usually that's how it is. It's pretty much in lockstep. Up VIX, down market. So you guys have a great trading week. I'm curious to see how Japan opens up, or Asia opens up tonight. And we'll see what happens with the U.S. tomorrow. Have a great, great week. If you need any help, just email me, info@hotoptionbabe.com. If you're interested in joining the lounge, just do the same. You got the email, info@hotoptionbabe.com. Thanks a lot. Or if you just have a question, and feel free, you're welcome at the free blog. Post away. Give us your comments and thoughts about what's going on. And let's get some serious discussion going, because I think it's time that we put our foot on these greedy thugs that are trying to take our savings and our homes and everything. So again, I thank you for listening, and have a great night.